Hurricane Isidore, and for the latest on where Isidore is heading and who will be impacted, let's check in with our hurricane expert, Dr. Steve Lyons.
Well, thanks, Christina. It's heading to the west-northwest at about 8 miles per hour, and Cuba's the next line of attack right now. Let's look at the latest information from the Hurricane Center. The hurricane hunters are out there now. They found a closed eye wall in the circulation, even though we can't see it on satellite right now. 20.6 north, 82 west, 90 miles southeast of the Isle of Youth. That's that island just on the southwestern tip of Cuba. Wind 75 miles per hour, and it looks like it's strengthening. Pressure down to 982 millibars and west-northwest at 8 miles per hour. Here's the latest satellite image, and if we mark the two coordinates, 20.5, 20.6 north, and 92 west, it puts the center right at the crosshairs there. Let me erase it for you now so you can see where that is. Right in there is the circulation center where the strongest thunderstorms are occurring and the heaviest rain. Right now, the Grand Cayman Island is to the south. Those winds aren't too bad, and over Jamaica, you're not having any strong winds either, so primarily rain for these areas. But as it moves to the northwest, very heavy rain and an increasing chance for surge and some damaging winds as the system continues to intensify over the next 36 to 48 hours. Now, right now we have tropical storm warnings up for the Caymans, even though we don't see the winds being all that strong yet. And we have a tropical storm watch up for the lower Florida Keys, including the dry Tortugas. As the system comes across Cuba over the next 24 to 30 hours, we expect the system to intensify and become a larger circulation. And as that circulation expands out, we might be able to catch some tropical storm winds in the southwestern Keys. We also have warnings up, hurricane warnings up for the western portions of Cuba as the system we expect to come across there over the next 24 to 30 hours and then slow down as it moves continuously to the west-northwest into the Gulf of Mexico. And 3 days from now, still being down there to the south. So everybody in the Gulf of Mexico should be monitoring the circulation carefully, as a few upper-level troughs are going to be coming through. And as we look at this upper-level water vapor imagery, the center being here, we see an upper-level low here. That's going to be a player. And this trough that's coming down right behind the Weather Channel logo there. As that interacts with this, we expect the steering potentially to take it to the north. But if it doesn't get there in time for this trough to catch it, it will linger down in the Gulf of Mexico and potentially strengthen even beyond what the Hurricane Center is forecasting now, which is to Category 3 intensity. Now, in the meantime, the rest of the Gulf of Mexico tonight remains nice. The winds are fairly light, nothing to worry about there. And also, the remainder of the Caribbean, if you're heading down to the Lesser Antilles or over toward Puerto Rico, you're in good shape. Out in the central Atlantic, we have one weak low-pressure center at the surface. It's associated with an upper-level low. We'll monitor that for development.
Good morning. It's time now for your tropical update. And of course, first and foremost today, we're really keeping close eyes on Hurricane Isidore. A very powerful hurricane at this point, packing winds over 100 miles per hour as it slowly spins its way across the western Caribbean. Right now, the center of circulation very compact, and the eye of this hurricane only about 10 miles in diameter. Here's the latest that we have on Hurricane Isidore. Right now, maximum winds are up to 105 miles per hour. Again, it is slowly moving off to the north and west. Right now, 110 miles south-southwest of Havana, Cuba. There are hurricane warnings right now in effect for the western sections of Cuba. And then we also have tropical storm watches, though, for the dry Tortugas up towards the lower Florida Keys. And this means that perhaps in the next 24 hours or so, you might be experiencing hurricane-force winds. So perhaps wind gusts over 40 miles per hour may eventually work their way towards the lower Keys in the next 24 hours. Again, here's another satellite perspective of this hurricane. And we're really kind of questioning, where does it go from here? We do think that it will continue on that northwesterly track at least for the next 24 hours. It will continue to strengthen as well. But then once it goes into the Gulf of Mexico, the models are very much in disagreement. Some of the models take this hurricane over to the west, heading over towards Mexico. Others have it heading up towards Florida. So again, it's very questionable. Just keep it tuned to the Weather Channel, and we'll keep you posted.